Hello, 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 hello. Hello everyone and welcome to the final night of the WWE Draft. This is the second night of the draft, and also once the draft concludes, the new brands will become official. I'm Michael Cole, and I'm alongside Travis Bateman and Wade Barrett again. And guys, tonight's show is going to be a good one. Absolutely, tonight is going to be full of big matches. It's going to be full of big matches. We've got Penta and Rey Fenix, the Mexicans, taking on DIY in a WrestleMania rematch. DIY wasting no time invoking their rematch clause. And speaking of people who were not wasting time in using their rematch clause, MJF in our main event has invoked his rematch clause, and he'll meet Chris Reigns in our main event for the World Heavyweight title. And also we will hear from Indy Hartwell. We will hear from Indy Hartwell, the new WWE Women's Champion. Yeah, but Indy Hartwell will be getting a new challenger. Nick Aldis made this official on social media earlier. A huge fatal 5-way elimination style. Candice LeRae, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, and Shotzi will be in a massive fatal 5-way to determine Indy Hartwell's next challenger for the WWE Women's Championship. And also, after betraying AJ Lee at WrestleMania, the Brickhouse Camille will look to get her hands on her former mentor, and AJ Lee will be looking to teach her former bodyguard a lesson here tonight. This and so much more. Hello, Sean. But before we get to the WWE draft, before we get to the second night's draft selections, we will go over the supplement draft picks that took place on the Raw after show. These are the superstars that ultimately switched brands during the after show on Raw Talk. Absolutely, these are the listings right here on screen. Legado del Fantasma heading to Raw. Isabel heading to Raw. Zelina Vega will be going off to Raw. Nessa will be coming to SmackDown. I'm a big fan of this one. I like Nessa. Kiana James and Alba Fire coming over from Raw to SmackDown. Chemical X staying put on SmackDown. Patricia Ryan leaving SmackDown to go to Raw. I know you're not happy about that one, Wade. NXT's Katana Chance leaving NXT to come to SmackDown. Harmony Kelly staying put on SmackDown. Damian Priest leaving SmackDown to go to Raw. Kyle Fletcher staying here on SmackDown. Chase Yu staying on Raw. Ashley Johnson and Jesse Woods staying on Raw. SmackDown is now War, as the War Raiders will come over to SmackDown. Camille will be going off to Raw. So regardless of what happens between her and AJ Lee, that will be the end of their little story. Mariah May will be coming over to Raw. And the final selection overall was Cora Jade, and she was drafted to SmackDown. And that was the final selections of the Night 1 draft. Yeah, that was a lot to go through, but there's going to be more draft picks tonight in the second night, and it will be the conclusion of the draft. Do you want to know what my favorite draft pick was, Wade? What? Kathy English and Mary Quinn being drafted here to Monday night. Kathy and Mary being drafted to Friday Night SmackDown. Of course you'd say that, Bateman. Of course you would say that, Bateman. Well, we'll be seeing.
What time did you look someone this morning?
Around about 3, 4. Sorry about that. Yeah, of course you'd say that, Bateman. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here to announce the first round draft picks of the second night of the WWE draft, the CEO, Patrick Ballantine. And there he is, the CEO on stage. Patrick Ballantine. Patrick Ballantine. Patrick Ballantine. Welcome to the second and final night of the WWE draft. So after tonight's draft, and where all the superstars end up going, the rosters will become official. And also one final thing I need to mention before I get things underway. The returning Evan Bourne is a free agent, and he will not be eligible in the draft. So once the draft concludes, the general managers can make offers and bidding offers to get him to sign with their brand. The first pick of the second night of the first round, SmackDown gets the first draft pick, and SmackDown selects the brand new WWE Women's Champion. Her heart ain't gonna quit. It's Indy Hartwell. Well, that's no surprise there, absolutely. You know, the way Patrick treats Indy Hartwell is almost like she's still the chosen one. Oh, you know, she's deep down still Patrick's chosen one, even though Roxanne Perez has that name. Indy Hartwell, the first overall draft pick of the second night. That's a good pick. And SmackDown keeps the Women's Championship as well. The second pick of the first round, Monday Night Raw, is about to get a cleaner, a best belt machine. He's Kenny Omega! Wow, yeah! That's a huge one. Another big loss to SmackDown. Another huge main eventer leaving SmackDown. My God, Raw just keeps piling on the big names. Kenny Omega will meet Kyle Fletcher a little later tonight here on SmackDown. And the third pick of the first round, SmackDown selects the Ring General, Gunther. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yes, I'm happy about this one. This is a good choice. This is a good keep for SmackDown. The Ring General Gunther. And the final pick of the first round, Monday Night Raw, will be setting sail with the new Women's World Champion, the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane. Yeah, that's a good pick as well. The new Women's World Champion, Kairi Sane, will continue to captain her pirate ship on Monday Night Raw. Well, let's not forget she experienced betrayal this past Monday on Raw. One of her friends, Julia, turned her back on her, and so the only question is, how is she going to respond to that betrayal? How is she going to respond to that kind of betrayal? Ava named Jordan Grace as the special referee for the women's team NXT versus women TNA team. I'm pretty sure that's going to go well. Let me guess. Let me guess. Are they going to do the same thing for Joe Hendry? He will be the referee of the men's match. Hey, Isabel. I'm doing alright. Well, that concludes the first round of the WWE draft. That was a good first round. Probably not as good as the first night's, but it was still good. Absolutely. A storm is coming. You're going to the swimming pools indoors? I don't think this is the type of weather to do that, Isabel. It's pretty cold outside. It's not that hot. But that'll be fun regardless. The storm has arrived. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is a no disqualifications match. Making her way to the ring, Jade Cargill. Well, last week on SmackDown before WrestleMania, Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley had a match, and it ended in a double countout. Yeah, both women kept fighting to the point where the referee would call for a double countout. But this time, they want to make sure that there's nothing to stop these two from beating the hell out of each other. Well, Rhea Ripley in the first night of the draft got drafted over to Monday Night Raw. I know you said indoors, but I'm just saying that going to the pools on a cold day ain't exactly, you know, the perfect time to do it. And I know you said it's indoors. And for the final time on SmackDown, it's Friday Night Mommy. Look at my eyes and it will lie. Look at my eyes and it will lie. And her opponent from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley. You know, I'm going to miss seeing Rhea here on Fridays. It's a shame that she'll be going off to Monday Night Raw, but hey, that's just how the rules go. Absolutely, Bateman, we got to savor and enjoy it while we can. Also, Patrick made it official that I'll be commentating on Monday Night Raw with Corey Graves once the draft concludes. Yeah, I'm happy for you. me and Wade are staying here on SmackDown, so Wade will get to call Kathy and Mary matches. Yeah, I'm entirely excited. Yes, I'm truly excited. You'll be fine, Wade. And here we go, Cargill and Ripley. For the final time here tonight, and here we go. And look at this. It's in the 70s here, and calling for rain on Monday. Also, another thing we've ultimately learned about the draft is that we found out that Roman Reigns, despite he returned this past Monday on Raw, he was one of the only names on the draft pool that wasn't picked. Who the hell wouldn't pick Roman Reigns? Well, I guess his status was unknown. We weren't sure the status. I'm guessing the general managers didn't know the status of Roman Reigns. So Roman is now currently a free agent, just like Evan Bourne is, who made his return this past Monday on Raw. Yeah, welcome back to Evan Bourne. It was really cool to see him back. Roman Reigns, a free agent. So Roman can just turn up on any show he wants. Pretty much. until a general manager decides to sign him. And Ripley on top of Cargill at the moment. Cargill got a pretty big victory over, well, I wouldn't really say it was a big win, but she got a victory over Isabel at WrestleMania. It was pretty much a one-sided domination. Oh, and Cargill just threw that chair at Ripley. It was pretty much one-sided domination. Jade Cargill made fast, quick work of Isabel at WrestleMania. Well, Isabel did put up a bit of a fight. Don't discredit Isabel. She put up a decent fight. And now Ripley and Jade Cargill. Yeah, no rules for these two ladies. These two ladies can do whatever the hell they want to each other, considering what happened the last time these two fought each other. That's why Ava made this match no disqualification. I see Isabel mentions LA Knight a lot. He must be her favorite. Yeah, she does like LA Knight. And Ripley, she only likes face wrestlers. So she's a lot like you. She really only likes the good wrestlers. She's not really a heel person. Anyone's a heel she don't like. So if LA Knight does go heel, she won't like him. Now look at this. Oh, Cargill in trouble, and Ripley with a riptie on Cargill. And Cargill gets the shoulders up. Wow. It's a very rare case to see someone survive. Oh! It's a very rare case to see anyone survive. Oh, the riptide. Oh, look at Cargill now, has Ripley up. And there's the Jaded! And there's the Jaded on Ripley. Cover on Ripley for a huge win here for Cargill, and Ripley kicks out of the Jaded. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. Ripley, Jade kicked out of the riptide, and Rhea kicked out of the Jaded. It's very rare to see anyone survive the Jaded too. But of course, if there's any woman on the roster that can withstand that kind of maneuver, it is Mommy Rhea Ripley. This is our first matchup of 7 matches here tonight. The final person that was drafted in the Night 1 WWE draft was Roxanne Perez. Yeah, and Roxanne Perez is absolutely livid by it. She's been ranting and raving about it during live events, thinking it's an absolute disgrace. I even heard she actually went to Patrick and actually complained about it. Well, good. Well, good. She should have. Big frog splash by Cargill, and Ripley at it too. Yeah, I actually heard that Patrick actually did go to Ava and actually told her off about making Roxanne the last draft pick. Wow, she actually went through with it for once. You know, Roxanne always threatens that she will tell Patrick, but she actually never does. And now this is actually the first time she actually went through with her threat. Well, she doesn't like Ava. Well, that's pretty obvious. Oh, look at this. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. Oh, look out the table right there. Oh! The table. And now Ripley. Look at Ripley using that sledgehammer to her advantage. Using the sledgehammer to her advantage. And now the prison trap. And now the prison trap locked in on Cargill. Oh. And Cargill able to get free. Oh, big old clothesline. And Cargill with a massive clothesline to Ripley. That ladder, that ladder's been set up right out here in front of us. Here, Ripley set that up. Oh. Here, Ripley set that up. I don't know what I don't know what the heck she was planning on doing with it. Oh. But Jade, oh, look out. Jade just threw it. And look out. Well, watch out here, guys. Oh, look at this. Oh. Come on, mommy. And Jade Cargill trash talking. Oh, man. And into the Coca-Cola station goes Ripley. Right into the Coca-Cola station. Weapons used. Call the DQ, ref. Well, it's no disqualification in this match. And Cargill and Ripley. Well, there's no DQs in this match, Sean. Oh! And now these two ladies are fighting out in the crowd. These two ladies continue to beat the hell out of each other. Look out. Oh. And now Ripley. Uh-oh, Ripley has Cargill. And now Ripley has Cargill through the table and through the table out here. My God, Ripley. This is awesome. My God, what a match. This truly has indeed been an awesome. This truly is awesome. My God, what a way to kick things off here on SmackDown. Oh! And Cargill with that pump kick. Cargill and Ripley are just decimating each other. Absolutely demolishing and decimating each other. You can only imagine what kind of lengths that these two women are willing to go. What? Get out of the way, Jessica. What kind of lengths are these two women willing to go? Oh, wait a minute. And now Cargill has Ripley. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, look out. We're at the table there. Look out. Look out. Oh, through the table. My God, it jaded through the table. And Cargill wins. Whoa. That was vile. Here is your winner, Jade Cargill. Wow. That was vicious. Ripley was, and Jade Cargill with a super jaded through the table. My God, that was brutal. Right through the table. Yeah, I don't care how tough Ripley is. You ain't surviving that. A super jaded off the top rope, and that right there is a huge win for Jade Cargill. That victory was a statement victory for Cargill. Indy Hartwell, I'm coming for your belt, bitch. Oh, and Jade Cargill just said it best. Indy Hartwell better watch her back, because this was a statement win for Jade Cargill. Ladies and gentlemen, to announce the rest of the WWE draft, the general managers, Daniel Bryan and Nick Aldis. Hello, everybody. It's been an honor. The first night's WWE draft was a success, and now tonight we continue that tradition here for night 2 as me and Nick conclude our draft selections. Yes, Daniel, and I will be going for, and I will be having the privilege to go first as SmackDown's first pick of the second round. SmackDown selects MJF. Oh, MJF staying on SmackDown. Oh man, this is a good choice. Good job, Nick. Well, as we all know, SmackDown is better than Raw, and you know it. Well, Monday Night Raw will remain the... Well, everyone will be worshipping on Monday Night Raw, because Monday Night Raw selects Asuka, Shida, Kairi Uzani, and Sakaya Kai, the Empress Empire. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm actually kind of sad about this one. This is actually a great choice for Daniel Bryan. The Empress Empire will continue to wreak havoc on Monday Night Raw. And also, we know Asuka was still eligible to be drafted, despite the fact that she told the rest of the Empire she's going to be taking a break. So when Asuka returns, she will continue to be a part of the Raw roster. Shida, the now interim leader of the group. The third pick of the second round, coming to Friday Night SmackDown. This person's from NXT. The Dark Angel, Stephanie Vakir! What? Oh, yeah! Wow! Well, this makes up for Jamie Hayter! Absolutely! Wow! That is a huge pick. Brian didn't look too happy about that. Wow, congratulations to Stephanie Vakir. There you see Stephanie Vakir. Stephanie Vakir. You don't see a lot of emotion with Stephanie. She's definitely surprised as hugging Miles Bourne and being given her SmackDown hat and t-shirt by Shawn Michaels and Kelly Kelly. Congratulations to the Dark Angel, Stephanie Vakir, on this big major promotion to Friday Night SmackDown. This is a huge selection for Nick Aldis. This woman is going to be the face of this women's division one day. That was a great pick. Why thank you. Why thank you. It's my way of payback for taking Jamie Hayter. Thought that was. Well, anyway, the final pick of the second round. Monday Night Raw will have a lot of ego as Monday Night Raw drafts the United States Champion Ethan Page. Ego. Whoa, what? A title change. Whoa, a title switch. Whoa, that's huge. A title switch. That is actually massive, and I'm actually gutted about this. I love Ethan Page. Oh, Ethan Page heading off to Monday Night Raw, and he's taking the United States Championship with him. We've got no mid-card title. Raw's got both of them. Wow, that is huge. Congratulations. Ethan Page getting a new brand, and he's taking the United States title with him, and that concludes the second round of the WWE draft. That is a good second round. MJF, the Empress Empire. Well, hey, we got Stephanie Vakir out of it, so that's a good thing. And the United States Championship will now become Monday Night Raw property. But standing backstage is Alicia Tauton. She's with SmackDown's newest acquisition. Yes, thank you very much, guys. I'm here with Stephanie Vakir. Stephanie, congratulations on this big major promotion. What are your thoughts on being drafted to Friday Night SmackDown? You know, full of emotion, obviously, but I'm honestly really excited for this opportunity. And, you know, I've had my time in NXT, and I thought it was time for a change. And, you know, no better way than to get that big promotion and to come over to SmackDown. And I look forward to showing the SmackDown roster what I'm capable of. For those who are not familiar with you, Stephanie, what would you tell the fans that have not seen you before? What would they expect to see from you? Well, everyone will expect to see everybody's favorite move, the Devil's Kiss, and they'll be expecting to see a lot of the Dark Angel, because I have my eyes set on that WWE Women's Championship. Indy Hartwell, you better keep that title nice and warm for me, because I'm going to be taking the gold. Well, best of luck to you on SmackDown, Stephanie, and back to you guys. Oh, that is a great selection. Stephanie back here. D-I-Y! 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Dun, dun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, here come DIY. Stephanie back here is a great acquisition to SmackDown, and DIY invoking their rematch clause here tonight. Yeah, they'll be looking to regain the WWE Tag Team titles. What an incredible match they had with the Mexicans at WrestleMania. DIY's 250-day reign as Tag Team Champions came to an end. And it's no surprise that they didn't waste time invoking their rematch, because they want their titles back. Zumeros! Zero! Neto! Dun 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 dun. And their opponents, they are the new WWE Tag Team Champions, Rey Fenix and Penta, the Mexicans. And they're now going under the name the Mexicans, the new Tag Team Champions. Those titles just look absolutely beautiful around their waist. It almost feels right that these two brothers are Tag Team Champions. Phoenix and Penta have dominated the tag division all over Mexico and even other promotions. And it's only natural that these two brothers would now stand on top of the WWE Tag Team division. And here we go. Oh! And here we go. WrestleMania rematch here tonight here on SmackDown. Well, you know, DIY, we're not going to waste any time trying to get their titles back. They put the SmackDown Tag Team division on their backs for 250 days, putting on incredible match after incredible match after incredible match against all different kinds of teams that stepped up to them. I mean, there was no denying they were great champions, but sometimes DIY's tactics were definitely the thing that definitely drove a lot of people crazy. Well, that's the thing. Well, when you're a tag team, you do anything in your power to stay on top. And that's exactly what DIY did. And look at this. And Ciampa. Once again, using those shady tactics we talked about before. Ciampa knocking Phoenix off the apron to try and get a little bit of an advantage. And now Gargano. Oh, Gargano with a drop kick. Man, can you believe this draft has been off to a fantastic start? Stephanie back here on SmackDown. And also Monday Night Raw now has possession of the United States Championship. I know that's a huge, shocking surprise. That's a massive shock to all of us, but I tell you, it's a good start to this draft. Oh, look at this! And Penta was about to tag in his brother, but Ciampa, oh, right there to stop it from happening. Oh, and knocks him off the apron. Ciampa with a knee strike, knocking Phoenix off the apron, and this is the tactics we've been talking about of DIY. Always using all different kinds of tactics to get the upper hand. You can question their tactics all you want, but in reality, oh, it works. The reality is it works, and that's why they do it. Penta with a beautiful move there. Cover on Ciampa, and a kick out by Ciampa. Well, Gargano was so concerned that he was ready to come to the aid of his partner. Max the Kings, Max the Kings, Max the Kings. Shut up! Oh! Johnny Gargano got slightly distracted from that chanting, and Penta would just kick him in the face. Well, that's why you can't let the crowd distract you. Oh, look at this now with a roll up. Oh, so you can't let the crowd. That's why you can't let the crowd distract you. Oh my God, a Mexican destroyer. Oh, and look at that. And Ciampa coming into the ring to clothesline Penta. Yeah, came into the ring and clotheslined Penta to save his partner, to save Johnny Gargano from certain doom. Oh! Oh, look at this. Oh, big old crossbody. And tag made, and now here comes Phoenix. Tag made the Phoenix as he gets tagged in. And now Gargano. Oh! Roll through into a super kick. And now Phoenix in trouble, and Johnny Gargano knocking Penta off. Oh, look at this! Oh, he was. Oh, they were thinking meeting in the middle there. Yep. You know, the meeting in the middle was definitely been thought about there, but Phoenix, smart enough to realize what was going to happen there, was able to counter. Oh, nice tag team combination. And a nice tag team combination there by Ciampa and Gargano. And now Ciampa has Phoenix. Oh man, backstabber. A vicious backbreaker. A vicious backbreaker. Tag made, and here we go. And now the second attempt. Meet in the middle. There it is. The meet in the middle. That's to be over. To retain their gold. To win back their gold. 1, 2. And Penta saves it. And Penta saving their gold. And Johnny Gargano, look at this. Oh man, what a DDT by Donny. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Johnny Gargano with a vicious DDT. And that's why DIY are considered one of the best in the tag team division. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Big springboard there by Phoenix to retain the gold, and a kick out. Phoenix in deep trouble. But now Phoenix able to make the comeback a little bit now, and now Johnny Gargano now finds himself in danger. Tag made. Here comes Penta. And Gargano goes flying. And Gargano goes flying. And now And now what? Uh-oh. Oh! And a big super kick. And a big old super kick there. And a big super kick there as Johnny Gargano now finds himself in trouble. I don't think Johnny Gargano wants to be in that corner. Absolutely not. Oh! And gets dropped. Johnny Gargano getting dropped. Tag made. Oh! And look at this now, tag being made there. Oh, look at this! Oh! Johnny Gargano just dropping Penta. And now Ciampa sees his opening, goes after Penta. And look at this. Now Ciampa. Oh! And now Ciampa, look at this, now looking to take advantage here of the situation. Oh, big old neck breaker. Ciampa now taking advantage. Get up. And now Ciampa, oh, with a power bomb into a knee strike. And now Penta in trouble. Could this be a short-lived title reign for the Mexicans? Will this be a short-lived reign for the Mexicans? Oh, wait a minute, Phoenix! And Phoenix now! And now Phoenix! And now Phoenix turns his attention to, oh my God! The Penta Driver! The Mexican Destroyer on the outside! And there it is! The Mexicans retain! My God, Penta, Ray Phoenix just Mexican destroyed Gargano on the outside. And the Mexicans stay on top of the tag division. The Penta Driver puts Ciampa out of commission. And that is the end of DIY. DIY had their time on top, but now we've got a new team on top, and that is the Lucha Brothers, the Mexicans of the tag team division. And there she is, the new WWE Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell. She's obviously got a lot on her mind, and also the #1 draft pick of the second night. And new WWE Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell, is here. What is on her mind? We're about to find out next. And welcome back to the WWE Draft. It's time for the third round of the WWE Draft. The first pick of the third round. SmackDown selects Candice LeRae. Dun, dun. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a good choice from Nick Aldis. Candice LeRae staying put on Team Blue. I like this. I'm a big fan of this choice. Candice LeRae, the now former women's champion, staying on SmackDown. Well, I guess her staying on SmackDown means she can now continue her pursuits to get her baby back. Apparently, her and apparently Wanda Williams walked out on Candice after WrestleMania. That's what I heard. And the second pick of the third round, Monday Night Raw selects from NXT, the ruler, Oba Femi. Wow. Whoa. That's a big, no pun intended, but that's a big pick. Absolutely. Congratulations to Oba Femi, and there he is. Yeah, there he is. Oba Femi looks excited. And the NXT superstars clapping him as he got his name called. Yeah, Oba Femi is happy to hear about this. And Kelly and Shawn Michaels giving him his hat and t-shirt. Well, congratulations to Oba Femi, the ruler. He used to rule NXT, but now he becomes the ruler of Monday nights. Big congratulations to Big Oba. The third pick of the third round, SmackDown selects the Queen of England, Saraya. Yes, but he's on the floor. That'll ring. I say that'll ring. That's so big. Got blood on your face. Yes, yeah. That's a huge pick. Oh, that's a big loss to Raw. Raw's got a lot of women. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. That's a huge pick. Saraya, the Queen of England. And she will rock SmackDown every Friday. And the final pick of the third round, Monday Night Raw selects, with everybody saying, L.A. Knight. Yeah, no! Well, LA Knight staying on Raw. Well, Monday Night Raw got themselves a good choice. I'm not entirely a fan of it, but congratulations to Raw on keeping the megastar. The megastar remains on Monday nights. And there it is. There's your selections for the third round. Candice LeRae, Oba Femi, Saraya, and LA Knight. These have been some high-level draft picking by the general managers. It's honestly scary. Well, here comes the new women's champion. It's hard to lose when the heart won't quit. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new WWE Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell. Hard to lose when the heart won't quit. There's Indy Hartwell's new merchandise. My heart won't quit. Indy Hartwell's new merchandise available now on www.shop.com. Yeah, that new shirt looks really cool. Indy Hartwell dethroning Candice LeRae at WrestleMania in a classic Night 1 main event. Yeah, many critics believed that Indy and Candice did not deserve the Night 1 main event, but Indy and Candice went out there and put on a classic for the fans to remember. Yeah, they downright proved they absolutely deserved that main event spot. You deserve it. Deserve it. Thank you. Thank you. Detroit, what's up? Are you enjoying the draft? I won't quit. I won't quit. I won't quit. I won't quit. No, it certainly didn't. You know, despite my feelings towards Candice, I deep down still respect her. She gave me the fight of my life at WrestleMania. You know, I've had many great wars at WrestleMania, but Candice was by far my toughest opponent to date when it comes to my WrestleMania challenges. And so I got informed by my general manager Nick and Ava that that there'll be a fatal 5-way to determine my first challenger for my title. And honestly, I welcome all comers. And I'll take on any challenger that steps up to me. So to whoever wins that fatal 5-way, best of luck. Best of luck trying to take this from me, 'cause my heart ain't gonna quit. Doesn't matter if it's Candice, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, Io Sky, or Shotzi. Whichever one of you 5 earned the opportunity to fight me, you ain't gonna make my heart quit. So, I'll be watching. Ladies. Best of luck to yous. Wow, big message there from Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell, the new women's champion, sending her message to her 5 challengers in that big fatal 5-way elimination match coming up later. Kathy, Mary, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. How are the two of you now getting used to your new surroundings? You know, it's kind of weird to be here on Fridays. We're so used to being on Mondays. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's weird, but hey, you know, we'll get used to it. I mean, of course, Kathy, the best thing about being here on Fridays, we get to see our favorite Wade. Of course, we get to see our boy Wade. We all know he's a big fan of the express train. Hi, girls. And Vanessa. Welcome to SmackDown. We look forward to stepping in the ring with the two of you. Yeah. You know, we've held those versions of those titles twice. Well, we look forward to one day being in the ring with you two. 'Cause we've never wrestled you. Yeah, we've never wrestled. But now, since we're on the same show, that changes. May the best team win when that time comes. We look forward to it. Oh, that's going to be a great tag team match, won't it, Wade? Yeah, well, as long as Ann and Vanessa win. Of course you'd say that. Well, here comes the Protostar. New music. And new music as well for the Protostar. The following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Protostar, Kyle Fletcher. You know, I am glad that we still have this young man here on SmackDown because he was one of the supplement picks in the first night. It's great that we still get to keep this young man every Friday. Well, he's a young prodigy, Kyle Fletcher. Don't say that. Don't say that word. You don't want Roxanne coming out here. Roxanne believes she's the only prodigy around here. Kenny Omega Man. Well, this is the final time we'll be seeing this man here on SmackDown, since he'll be heading off to Raw and his opponent, Kenny Omega. Big match here for Kenny Omega. But not only this is a big match for that young man, Kyle Fletcher. Well, Kyle Fletcher's been bragging about beating Cody Rhodes, because let's not forget he did beat Cody Rhodes last week. Or the week before. It was one of those two. It was one of the 2 weeks. But he beat Cody Rhodes, and he's been bragging about it ever since. Well, I mean, beating Cody Rhodes would definitely bring out some big giant ego in your head, and I think that's the problem with someone as young as Kyle Fletcher. Like, scoring big wins like that could really bring out could bring out a lot of ego inside of you. Getting big wins at such a young age could go a long way for your career. Well, it's gonna elevate your career, Bateman. It's gonna elevate your career, Bateman. It's clear that the higher ups see big things in this kid's future. Yeah, you're not. Yeah. Cody Rhodes doesn't drop matches easily. Cody Rhodes isn't the kind of guy that just drop a match for no reason. They would, especially if the person in the ring with him wasn't worthy of it. Oh, and look at this now, Kyle Fletcher with a shot to the eyes. And now a back and forth here between Fletcher and Omega. Big old back and forth here between both of these guys. Oh, come on, that was in the yellow. And a big old enziguri. A big old enziguri there stuns Fletcher. Dodo Universe behind Kenny Omega. And now, oh man, big old powerbomb there by Fletcher. And Kenny boy Omega. Oh, just got sent flying into the air. And also he'll be heading off to Monday Night Raw, as he was drafted to Monday Night Raw tonight here in the second night. Oh, the big old crossbody by Fletcher. It's a bit of a shame that we'll be saying goodbye to Kenny Omega, but Raw got themselves a really good acquisition. Monday Night Raw is going to become a really big show, especially with all the big names that are going over to that show. Well, Raw is the A show for a reason. And look at this. And now Omega. Top rope. Oh, went for a crossbody and misses. Kenny Omega attempted a crossbody of his own, but unfortunately didn't turn out so well. And now Fletcher now. What does the Proto Star have planned here for Omega? On the second rope. What does the Protostar have in store? Oh, big old cutter off the second rope. Big old cutter off the second rope. And Omega holds on. Oh, look at this. Yeah, Kyle was thinking. Yeah, Kyle had something in mind. And Omega blocks it into a suplex. Oh, kick out at 2. Very close there. Very close there. Almost knocked off Fletcher. Yeah, almost knocked off Fletcher. Oh, look at this now. Oh, look out. And, oh, man. Well, that's not the one-winged angel. No, it's not. Oh. Big old German suplex there by Omega. And Omega now. Oh. Big old kick right to the face as Fletcher now gets stunned. Oh. Comes off the ropes. Oh, comes off the ropes. So look at this now. And now an inside cradle. Inside cradle for the win. Oh, kick out. And just in time there for the Protostar. Good timing there by the Protostar. And now Omega again from behind. And a kick out again by Fletcher. Fletcher's expanding energy. Oh, look at this. Nice counter. Nice counter there by the Protostar. Got to give Kyle Fletcher a lot of credit. Despite this kid's got a little bit of an ego. Despite this kid's ego, he's a very talented wrestler. And now Omega again from behind and a kick out again. Despite the arrogance that this young kid does possess, he does have incredible talent. Well, I've been telling you and everybody for a long time that ever since he branched away and broke out as a singles competitor, I told you that this young kid has got a big bright future ahead of him, and I think that, and I'm very confident in believing that win over Cody Rhodes is a sign of things to come for this kid. Oh, big super kick into the corner. Omega's now in trouble, and now Omega in trouble. And now Omega in trouble. And a spinning pile driver. Karma. And Fletcher adds Omega to the list. Another big win for Fletcher. I saw Sita said on her channel that she has renewed her AEW contract. So she'll be sticking around. That's another massive win for Kyle Fletcher. This young kid just knocked off another former world champion. That's right, I'm the Protostar. Well, you know what, Wade? Maybe you're right. Maybe these big wins are a major sign of things to come for this kid's future. A massive win for Fletcher as he knocks off Kenny Omega as he heads off to Raw in the draft. That's right, I'm the Protostar. Big win for this young man. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, SmackDown's newest acquisition, the Queen of England, Saraya. Saraya, I know it's been a while since you've been here on SmackDown, but what's your initial reaction to now that you're back on the blue brand? You know, a part of me is sad to say goodbye to Raw, but I'm ready for a new beginning. I'm ready for a fresh start, and honestly, it was time for a change. And I know I talked to Jamie Hayter on night one to tell her that I was looking forward to having a match with her. But that time will come. Me and Jamie will eventually throw down once again. Oh. Well, isn't it AJ, my old pal? Old pal, please, Saraya. I was never your pal. I mean, yeah, okay, to be fair, I did take your Divas title on my first day on the roster, and you probably still hate me for it. By the way, where's your little pal Camille? Oh, sorry, she turned on you, didn't she? You're very funny, Saraya. You're very cute, Saraya. You know, where's that title that you used to carry around? Oh yeah, didn't Nia Jax squash you for that title? I don't see your title either. You know, I'm gonna you know, I would punch you in the face right now, Saraya, but I've got more important things to deal with instead of dealing with you. I'm gonna be teaching my old bodyguard a lesson after what she did to me at WrestleMania. I mean, Tamina was a better bodyguard than her, because you know what Tamina never did to me? Tamina never turned on me. Yeah, she was a bit of a sheep for you. Whatever. I will tolerate your existence here on SmackDown as long as you stay the hell out of my way. Because I am on a quest to regain my television title from that blonde bimbo, Tiffany. Well, good luck with that, AJ. I don't need luck. It's always good to see familiar faces. Oh wow, a little old rivalry reunion there between Saraya and AJ Lee. Welcome to the 4th round of the WWE Draft. The first pick of the 4th round. SmackDown selects the Intercontinental Champion Dragon Lee, the World Tag Team Champions Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde, and Aaliyah Mysterio, the LWO. Have a rocket through the flame. Whoa! Wow! We talked about Ethan Page being a huge title swap. We got the Intercontinental Championship and the World Tag Team Championships. Wow! Big switch there. The LWO coming over to SmackDown. Dragon Lee, the Intercontinental Champion, will bring his amazing title reign and his Lucha Libre style to Friday nights. Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde, the new World Tag Team Champions as well, and Aaliyah Mysterio, all coming over to Friday Night SmackDown. That is a big draft pick. Sorry, I know you just signed Aaliyah to a Raw contract. No matter. But I had a feeling you would do that, so I decided to counter. As coming to Monday Night Raw, the new WWE Tag Team Champions, Penta and Rey Fenix, the Mexicans. What? Oh, wow! Zero, Nero. Well, that was a good counter. The new WWE Tag Team Champions, Penta and Rey Fenix. Oh, well, that's one way to counter losing champions. That is a great pick, and Monday Night Raw is very lucky they'll be seeing the Mexicans every Monday, the WWE Tag Team Champions. Oh, I love this pick. Very good, very good. The third pick of the fourth round. SmackDown selects the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Ann Harris and Vanessa Rogers. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. The Women's Tag Team Champions staying here on SmackDown. Also, I want to mention that Daniel Bryan made a blunder on Raw. He called Nikki and Brie the Tag Team Champions. They're the Women's Tag Team Champions. They're the Women's World Tag Team Champions. Well, I guess maybe he was stuttered because of Brie. Who knows? But regardless, Ann Harris and Vanessa Rogers keep their tag titles on SmackDown, and they stay on SmackDown as well. And the final pick of the fourth round, Monday Night Raw selects Aleister Black, Kevin Dangerfield, Dominic Mysterio, Julia Hart, and Scarlett Bordeaux, the House of Judgment. We've got to put the pain. Oh, well, there you go. The Mysterio siblings have been separated. Well, I bet Dominic is probably happy and relieved about that, I guess. Dominic and the rest of House of Judgment stay on Raw. The Raw will continue to be their house. Raw will continue to be their house as the House of Judgment stay put on Raw. A very good fourth round there. Well, that was a big fourth round. The Intercontinental title and World Tag titles coming to SmackDown, and the WWE Tag titles coming over to Raw. Watch me. Dun, do, 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 do. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes the unresistible Liv Morgan. Well, that's what she claims. Well, she claims to be unresistible because she believes that all men can't resist Liv Morgan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Liv Morgan. I'll notice she's not coming out with Raquel Rodriguez is because on night one of WrestleMania, she and Raquel lost the tag titles to Ann and Vanessa, and then Liv would do this, where she would hit Oblivion on Raquel. She would just say, you know what, I've had enough. She put all the blame on Rodriguez for not trying to help her when she was in danger. Liv sucks. Oh, shut up, Detroit. I know all you boys in that audience are looking at me right now, and you're all like, oh my God, is Liv Morgan so unresistible? No man can resist me. And I know because I can tell. And as for what I did to Raquel, well, let's just say she's had it coming for a long time. You got rejected. You got rejected. You got rejected. Shut up! Raquel had it coming for a long time. The first big mistake Raquel made was not helping me when Patrick and Isabel set that trap on me and set me up. Raquel should have been there to make sure that everything went well. But instead, she didn't help me when Isabel beat me up. Second of all, she was such a horrible partner. She would never help me when I needed her. So, considering she's proven that she's a really terrible partner and a shitty friend, I decided to do the right thing and kick her to the curb. Because I don't need Raquel. Raquel needs me. I made Raquel a star. Would any of you care about Raquel if I never accepted her as a friend and never won the tag team titles more times with her than anybody? You know, it's funny because this company always tries to look out for Raquel. They seem to think that Raquel's this big star, is like she's got something that other people don't. Don't believe me? Go ask Dakota Kai. They made Raquel the champion in NXT instead of her. Look at when she tagged with Roxanne. Raquel has always been protected by the system. And I don't know what it is about Raquel that people in the back see in her. But I kept her around because she was useful. But now I don't need her anymore. And since I am the most unresistible woman in this company, I know I'll become even more unresistible when I have the WWE Women's Championship around my waist. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I am the greatest women's world champion of all time, now you shut up! Oh, Lucy Wright's harder? I'm better than her. Dun 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 dun. La Ruda, uh-oh. Zamasuda. Uh-oh. Oh, here comes a very pissed off Raquel Rodriguez. Oh, he's... Come on, bad girls, and I say wow. Here comes Big Mama Cool, a very pissed off Raquel Rodriguez. Come on, come on. And here comes Raquel as she comes into the ring, and oh, look at Liv! Come on! And Liv Morgan getting out of the ring. Liv Morgan clearly wanting no part of Big Mama Cool right now. Get out of my face, Raquel! Come on, tough girl! Come on! Well, clearly Liv Morgan wanting no part of Raquel right now. Well, Raquel, whether Liv likes it or not, Raquel was drafted to SmackDown, so at some point these two are gonna have to collide in the ring. Tonight, my newest servant of the Secret Service makes her debut. Mercedes Moné. Chelsea! I pledge my allegiance. That's a good girl. And so tonight, what are you gonna do to Harmony? I will beat her up and I'll make her pledge her allegiance to Chelsea Green. Because everyone will pledge their allegiance to Chelsea Green. Ugh. What the hell has happened to... What has happened to Mercedes? Pledge your allegiance, allegiance. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Yeah, Mercedes was once your girl. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Yeah, what has happened to her? Dun 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 dun. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring. being accompanied by Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, Mercedes Moné. And she's no longer calling herself the CEO. She's basically pledged her allegiance to Chelsea Green. I don't even understand why Mercedes is even hanging around with a loser like Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green's no loser. Pledge your allegiance, Cole. What the hell are you even talking about? Well, Mercedes is one of the best women's wrestlers of all time. Harmony. Do I have to go over Mercedes' accomplishments here in WWE? And her opponent, she's the hottest chick in WWE, Harmony Kelly. Well, Harmony Kelly remaining here on SmackDown through the supplement draft picks. It's great to keep Harmony here on SmackDown. This woman bleeds Friday Night SmackDown. This woman bleeds Team Blue. And here we go, first time ever match, Mercedes Moné and Harmony Kelly. You know, I can't believe this is what Mercedes this is what it's come to for Mercedes. She's that desperate for television time that she will turn her back on what everything she believed herself to be, just to pledge her allegiance to Chelsea Green. Well, look, Chelsea Green obviously gave Mercedes an offer she couldn't refuse, Cole. Mercedes has a Hall of Fame career. She's won multiple championships from different companies, different promotions, you name it. From CMLL to Stardom to Rev Pro. She's a multi-time women's champion here in WWE. She has a Hall of Fame career. And she wants to be a lackey for Chelsea Green. Look, sometimes you make decisions sometimes you make different kinds of decisions, Cole. Look, I know you're a big Mercedes fanboy, but come on, you got to look at the bigger picture here. Oh, and now a backbreaker into a neck breaker. Now, what kind of bigger picture are you talking about, Wade? Well, look at the fact that Mercedes has been treated like a joke ever since she came back. Ever since she came back as the CEO, she was treated like a joke. Like everyone treated her like a punching bag. Maybe she finally got sick and tired of all that nonsense. Maybe she got sick and tired of being treated like a joke and actually wanted to be taken seriously. Well, I don't think aligning yourself with Chelsea Green is going to make anyone take you seriously. Oh, look at this now, roll up. Oh. Well, the problem is, being paired with Chelsea Green ain't going to make people take you seriously. Oh, a big old drop kick. And a big old drop kick by Kelly. And now Kelly building momentum. Oh, big meteor and a big meteor there by Moné. And Kelly gets the shoulders up. Put your allegiance, Harmony. And now Mercedes again. Oh, big drop kick into the corner. Down goes Kelly. And now Mercedes heads up to the top rope. And Mercedes with a frog splash. Big old frog splash there. Shades of her hero, Eddie Guerrero, to put away Harmony, and a kick out. And now looking for the patented moneymaker. But Harmony able to block. And a big enziguri into the corner. And now Harmony starting to build momentum. And now the momentum is starting to shift as Harmony builds momentum. Oh, wait a sec. Oh! And oh, look out! She went for the statement maker, but Harmony was able to. No one will. Oh, and Harmony again. Harmony showing off some athleticism here. Harmony's always had that athletic side of herself. Oh, has always had that athletic side of herself, but it's nice to see that come out. Chelsea Green's goal is to she wants everyone to pledge their allegiance, to Chelsea Green. Well, I don't think everyone will be interested. And the referee now at a count of 7 as Mercedes gets dumped back into the ring by Harmony. As she just gets dumped back inside the ring, and now Harmony now starting to build up momentum. And Mercedes with a nice counter. And Monet with a good counter, and there's the inside cradle there, and a kick out there by Harmony. And now Harmony Kelly now, oh look out, has Monet! Oh, and she's planted! Mercedes gets planted with the HK! Big win for Harmony Kelly. Here is your winner, Harmony Kelly. Big win there for Harmony Kelly as she knocks off Mercedes Monet. Well, I don't think beating Mercedes is really much of a big deal anymore, considering her position. But regardless, big win for Harmony. Oh, what the hell? Who the? Someone from behind, who the hell is that? Someone just jumped Harmony from behind. And now Harmony trying to get back to her feet. And oh man, what a knee strike. What a running knee by who the what? Mandy Rose! Mandy Rose! Oh my God! The Golden Goddess! Oh, I love me some Mandy! We haven't seen Mandy Rose since season 9! We haven't seen Mandy Rose since season 9! And look at this! And now Rose has Harmony! And the... Oh! Bed of roses! And she now calls the Golden Rose! And Harmony Kelly has just been left laying by the Golden Goddess! We haven't seen Mandy since season 9! Mandy Rose is back and better than ever! And oh! She's just as gorgeous as ever! But why, oh why, did she just go after Harmony like that? Please, Nick Aldis. Please, Nick Aldis. Sign this woman to a SmackDown contract, please. Wow, Mandy's still as hot as ever. Brian, you're a married man. I know, Bree's probably going to kill me for that. Anyway, let's get back on track. The 5th round of the WWE draft, the first pick of the 5th round, SmackDown remains Tiffy time as SmackDown selects the new television champion, Tiffany Stratton. I want to see you try. Try. Good choice for SmackDown. The new television champion, Tiffany Stratton, remains on SmackDown, and she keeps the television title in her possession. Well, that means AJ Lee will still can make attempts to win the title back. The second pick of the fifth round, sorry. I was going to say, wake up there, Daniel. The second pick of the fifth round, Monday Night Raw selects the Yeet Man, Jey Uso. It's just me, Uso. No, yes. Finally, I can finally no longer deal with this Yeet nonsense. No, I love Jey. You've been poking fun at me all day about Kathy and Mary, and now it's your turn to pay the price. Oh, come on, man. I love Jey. I love yeeting. You know, we can always trade places, Bateman. Oh, man. Yes, finally, something good goes my way for once. And the third pick of the fifth round, SmackDown selects the most beautiful woman in WWE, Carmella. F-A-B-U-L-O-U-S, yes. Wow, Carmella staying on SmackDown. I know Graves won't be too thrilled. I don't think Graves will be too thrilled because he'll be calling Mondays with me and all that. But regardless, Carmella remaining on SmackDown, and she continues to remain one of the more popular girls on the Blue brand. And coming to Monday Night Raw, she is the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Whoa, damn it. Well, Raw might have lost their Queen of England, but I guess they've now got the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Well, they lost one Queen only to get another one. Charlotte Flair coming to Raw. Man, the women's division on Raw is incredibly stacked. That concludes the fifth round of the draft, and my God, that was a good round of draft selecting. Yes, finally something good goes my way, and now Bateman can no longer yeet. Well, let's take you back to this past Monday on Raw. Skip Jarko issued out an open challenge, and who ended up coming back? A man who we hadn't seen in over possibly over 10 years, Evan Bourne. Evan Bourne made his return in spectacular fashion, a beautiful airborne to Jarko to score the win. And for those who don't know who Evan Bourne is, this video will sure help you to understand Evan Bourne. From St. Louis, Missouri, Evan Bourne. I made my WWE debut in 2008 on the old ECW brand. Evan Bourne making his ECW debut. Oh my God, a shooting star press. Impressive. You know, I was a young man who had, you know, a big upside, a big future ahead of me. I was deemed the future of high flying. This Evan Bourne kid is so impressive. I mean, I'd even go on to create the greatest RKO of all time. Evan Bourne looking for airborne. Oh my God! Oh my God! He got him in an RKO. Randy Orton just caught Evan Bourne in midair with an airborne. I would get rewarded for my hard work winning the tag titles with Kofi Kingston. and together we were airborne. But unfortunately, things only went downhill from there. I had drug issues. I failed wellness policies. And I got injured. And I've even been arrested on more than one occasion. And soon everything came crashing down. And the airplane of Airborne crashed and burned. But now the airplane has been lifted again. After reinventing myself, after getting myself clean, making sure that I'm back to perfect health, Evan Bourne will not make the same mistakes that he made when he was a young man. I was a young man then and I made mistakes. But now I'm a 42 grizzled veteran. But I may be a veteran, but I've still got some fight in me. Whatever brand signs me, Raw or SmackDown, it don't matter. The airplane of Airborne is ready to set sail. And I am the pilot, 'cause I was born to win. I was born to fly. I was born to win. Let's light it up. Light it tonight. Let's light it up. The shooting stars are burning up in the sky. Let's light it up. Light it tonight. Let's light it up. But let the diamonds will be shining in your eyes. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring from Union City, New Jersey, AJ Lee. The former television champion making her way to the ring as she takes on her former bodyguard Camille. Camille backstabbed AJ at WrestleMania. Backstabbed. I think Camille probably made the best decision of her career, finally ditching AJ. You know, I've learned that they were allies for 403 days. They were allies for a year, a month, and 7 days. That's how long their partnership lasted. And her opponent, the Brick House, Camille. And Camille ready for action here. And and AJ Lee. Look at AJ Lee. And AJ Lee just jumping Camille. AJ Lee obviously not going to be any patience to wait for Camille. Well, AJ Lee feels backstabbed and betrayed by Camille for all the wrong reasons. I made you. Well, AJ, in my opinion, had it coming to her. She thought she could, bully Camille, slap her in the face multiple times, push her around. AJ thought she could just push Camille around and Camille would just stand there and take the abuse. But after a while, Camille just couldn't take it anymore. Camille just could not take the abuse from AJ Lee any longer because Camille just got sick of taking orders. Well, AJ hired her to do one thing, to protect her and to protect the television title, and Camille failed in that aspect. And Camille failed in that aspect. And so AJ thought she had to be punished for it. I mean, Camille did her job to the best of her abilities, in my opinion. In my opinion, she did her job to the best of her abilities, and I felt AJ probably didn't appreciate it. I'm the best in the world! You know what's the biggest surprise of them all that we've got coming? You know what's the biggest surprise of them all? What's that? That at a live event when AJ was venting her anger over what Camille did, TNA superstar Ash by Elegance, the new TNA Knockouts champion, confronted AJ, and AJ teased that she might consider going after the TNA Knockouts title instead. Well, that could be an interesting thing if that actually happens. But regardless, now Camille now has AJ. Oh, big powerbomb! Oh, look at this! Oh, into a Samoan drop. Camille with a powerbomb into a Samoan drop on AJ. Cover on AJ and a kick out. And Camille now has AJ right where she wants her, looking for the brick house. Oh, wait a minute, she was thinking the brick house. Oh, wait a second, AJ counters, rolls AJ with a roll up. Oh, and a kick out. And now AJ, oh, look at this, Black Widow locked in on Camille. The Black Widow locked in on Camille. Look at this, AJ. Ah! AJ now got the Black Widow locked in on Camille. Is Camille gonna tap? Is the brick house gonna submit to her former mentor? Give up! Oh, look at this. Oh, and Camille breaks free. And Camille breaks free from AJ's grip. And now Camille. Oh! And now Camille lifting AJ up. Oh, look at this now. AJ from behind. Now, wait a minute. Now AJ Lee here from behind here. And now AJ. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, look at this. Look at AJ. AJ pulling Camille's tights. Pulling Camille's tights. Oh, my God. And AJ steals it. Let's sign it up. AJ pulled up. AJ pulled Camille's tights for extra leverage. Here's your winner, AJ Lee. AJ Lee pulling on Camille's tights for extra leverage, and AJ rolling out of the ring. AJ Lee using her veteran knowledge as always, using her veteran knowledge to outsmart her former bodyguard. Rolled her up and then pulled her tights for extra leverage. AJ Lee just picked up the win over her former bodyguard. Well, now Camille can go to Raw as a big old loser. That's right, Camille. That's what you get. And AJ leaves with the win over Camille. But it was a great effort, regardless, from Camille. We've got 2 more rounds of WWE draft picking to go before the draft concludes. And it's time for the 6th round of the WWE draft. The first pick of the 6th round, SmackDown selects WWE Hall of Famer Michelle McCool. You're not enough for me. Oh, yes. Good pick there. Good pick there from Aldous. Always got to have those veterans, those Hall of Fame veterans. Michelle McCool staying on SmackDown. That is a good choice. That is a good choice for SmackDown. And the second pick of the 6th round, Monday Night Raw selects the Beautiful Madness, Julia. Well, that's a bit late, don't you think, Brian? Julia being selected, and she's staying on Raw. That's a bit late, don't you think? Well, as they say, Wade, never better late than never. Julia remains on Raw. And the third pick of the 6th round, SmackDown selects Tegan Nox. Dun 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 dun. Oh, nice choice there. Tegan Nox selected. Tegan Nox selected for the selected the SmackDown, and she gets to stay here. Oh, Tegan's been on quite a bit of a winning streak since coming back, and no better place to continue that win streak than here on SmackDown. I know what you're trying to do, Nick, and I'm not going to let that happen, because Monday Night Raw selects the final pick of the 6th round. Raw picks the captain of Team Kick, Dakota Kai. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wow. Wait, did Brian think that Nick was going to try and draft Dakota as well? I guess so, but regardless, Dakota Kai remains on Raw. The captain of Team Kick, Dakota Kai, stays on Raw, and Dakota Kai will meet Julia on Raw. After Julia's actions this past Monday on Raw. Well, there you have it. That concludes the 6th round, and then we'll have the final round coming up. Yeah, the final round will be upon us soon, but coming up is the Fatal 5-Way. One of these 5 women will earn the opportunity to meet Indy Hartwell for the Women's Championship. The time and place is yet to be determined, but one of these 5 women will be the first challenger for Indy Hartwell's WWE Women's Championship. I better hope Alexa Bliss doesn't win, because she got drafted to Raw on night 1. Oh, you definitely got a point there. Dun 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 dun. The following contest is a fatal 5-way elimination match to determine the #1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing first, the Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae. The former champion, Candice LeRae, making her way to the ring. You know, Candice was outright livid that she has to earn her shot at the title instead of, being allowed to invoke a rematch. I heard Ava actually declined Candice's rematch. But why? I mean, everyone... Well, why? MJF and DIY were allowed to get theirs. Why can't Candice do it? I don't know. Dun 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 dun. And introducing next from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky. Well, Io Sky, I know she'd be thrilled that she will no longer be dealing with Rhea Ripley, as this is her final night on SmackDown, as she was drafted to Raw. And also Rhea Ripley committed to the agreement that they made. Rhea did, on the post-show of WrestleMania, admitted that Io Sky is indeed the better wrestler than her after Io defeated her at WrestleMania. Well, Rhea kept her word as a part of the agreement. And now Io. What a brutal Hell in a Cell match Io and Rhea had at WrestleMania, Wade. It was brutal. Well, here comes Alexa Bliss making her final appearance as a SmackDown superstar, as she'll be heading off to Raw. And introducing next from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. On the night one selections, Alexa Bliss was drafted to Raw. This will be her final appearance here on SmackDown. Well, that is unless she actually wins this match and earns the right to meet Indy for the title, then I guess she'll be sticking around a bit longer. Well, that is also true. She could actually win this match. Fabulouas. And listen to this ovation for Carmella. This is who the fans want to see win, obviously. Listen to that reaction. And introducing next, from Staten Island, New York, she is the most beautiful woman in WWE, Carmella! Carmella with a great reaction here tonight. Carmella is I guess you can call her the people's choice, because they want to see her win this match and earn a shot at Indy Hartwell. Well, remember, the winner of this match will get a shot at Indy. The time and place has yet to be determined. Ring, ring. I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho. I'm a psycho. Welcome to the ball pit. Gonna get your ass kicked. And introducing next, representing Chemical X, Shotzi. Well, Shotzi is like I guess you could call her like the oddball out of everybody in this match. Yeah, Shotzi, you can pretty much call her the wild card. I think that's the word I would use. Yeah, that's the wild card I'd use, Bateman. She's the wild card in this whole match. You never know what the leader of Chemical X could bring to the table in this match. The taking care of business Tank joining in the party as well. The leader of Chemical X, and she's been quite harsh on Gigi and Tatum Paxley over the last several weeks. Well, she's trying to motivate Dolan and Paxley to stop being losers. It may be harsh, but that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to motivate them. Well, calling them losers and pathetic ain't exactly going to really do the job, in my opinion. Well, Shotzi's methods. If I'm Paxley and Dolan, I'd start paying attention and listen to Shotzi's instructions. And look at this, and Shotzi. Oh, look at this. Oh, smart strategy by Shotzi, just getting out of the ring. Shotzi getting out of the ring. Clever strategy. I got to give her credit for that. Just letting all the other girls beat each other up. Oh, and all the other girls beat each other up. And look at this here. Yeah, just let all the other girls do all the damage. Let all the other girls do all the damage, and then you can pick up the scraps. And now Shotzi from behind on Sky, and a kick out. And Carmella with a kick. And Shotzi now might have inadvertently made a lot of enemies doing that strategy. Oh, man. Candice LeRae with a Hurricanrana. That knocked Alexa Bliss down as well. Out of these 5 women, Wade, who would you like to see compete against Indy Hartwell? Well, I feel Candice LeRae was wrongfully robbed of her rematch, so I think Candice LeRae absolutely deserves another shot at the championship and get the rematch that I believe she rightfully should have gotten either tonight or at the next pay-per-view. Well, we can confirm the next pay-per-view is Backlash in Japan. It will be held at the Tokyo Dome. It will be held at the Tokyo Dome, and I, for one, am very excited for that upcoming pay-per-view. Backlash will be taking place in Tokyo, Japan, and I'm very sure that Io Sky and many of the other amazing Japanese wrestlers will be there for the show. Now Shotzi and Alexa Bliss going at it on the outside. And Bliss taking a hard blow. And now Io Sky and Candice LeRae going at it. Look at the history between Io and Candice needs to be studioed as Shotzi. Look at this, and a Spanish fly! Spanish fly to LeRae. And Carmella not giving Io any breathing room. Bliss. And now Carmella now goes into the cover on LeRae, and LeRae also kicks out. Carmella with a desperate attempt to try and get a pinfall, I guess you could say. Now Shotzi from behind comes back into the ring. Alexa Bliss back into the ring as well. Remember, this is held under elimination style, so pinfall and submission. So you can win by pinfall or submission, but once you lose by those, you are eliminated. Look at this, the Lost in the Sky on Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss caught in the submission. But the submission got broken up midway through. Yeah, it looked like it could have looked like it could have been the end of the road there for Alexa Bliss. Wait a minute, Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae set that table up. And gets planted through it. Is that a road cone that Io has here? That's a cone you see on the streets. Where the hell did Io get that from? Now we know Io is always very creative when it comes to these kinds of matches. Yeah, when it comes to these kinds of matches, Io is always so creative. And now Alexa. And Shotzi trying to create some space between her and LeRae. And now Carmella. And Carmella going after Shotzi. And now Shotzi now has Mella. Man! Big move there on Mella to score the win here. And a kick out. Shotzi once again rolling out of the ring to trying to keep her distance. Springboard and a springboard frog splash. Cover on Io and a kick out. And now Alexa. Man! Alexa just... My God, that could be it for Carmella. Alexa Bliss with a vicious move. And now that was just violent. A knee right to the head of Carmella. That could have really been it there. And now Candice LeRae sees her opening. Candice now has her opening. Alexa Bliss now in trouble. Alexa Bliss now in trouble. LeRae has Bliss. Oh, wicked stepsister. And that could be all, and that could be it. Is Alexa Bliss eliminated? Oh, and Bliss stays alive. Alexa's still got some resilience. She's still got some fight left in her. Springboard frog splash eliminates Bliss. But now Bliss is out of there. And that springboard frog splash does the trick, as Alexa Bliss is the first victim in this fatal 5-way. While Alexa Bliss is leaving to Monday Night Raw, so it only makes sense that she'd be the first victim. And now look at this, the Candice escape. And now the Candice escape locked in on Carmella. Well, look out. Oh, wait a minute, LeRae caught. Oh, that DDT. That DDT by Shotzi. The never wake up, and a kick out by LeRae. And that DDT is a devastating move, as Sky and Carmella now have their brawl on the outside, and Shotzi just threw Io back in the ring. She just threw Io back in the ring like she was yesterday's garbage. Oh, and Io with a knee. And now Io has LeRae, and there it is, the Lost in the Sky submission. And Candice LeRae holds on. And somehow, someway, Candice LeRae holds on. Well, Candice LeRae is determined. To get her rightful rematch for the championship. Oh, look at this now. Io in trouble. Wicked stepsister to Io. Candice could get another elimination here. And Io holds on. And Io holds on for dear life. A wicked stepsister still was not enough to score the win, as Shotzi and Carmella continue their brawl on the outside, and LeRae and Sky go at it in the ring. As Shotzi is definitely focused here, and now Io. Oh, wait a second. Io now rolls up LeRae, and she's got her. Io eliminates LeRae. Wow. And Io Sky eliminates LeRae. Io Sky with a big elimination there of Candice LeRae. And that means Candice LeRae will not be getting her rematch for the WWE Women's Championship. And Shotzi off the top rope, and Carmella with a super kick, sending Shotzi to the outside. Carmella should be more focused on Io. That super kick definitely did the job there on Shotzi. Shotzi rolling out to the outside, and now Carmella top rope. Oh! Went for a crossbody. And now Io. And now Io. I think we know what Io's thinking here. And Io Sky. Oh, man! Io with that beautiful Spanish fly. Oh, wait a second. Look at Shotzi from behind. Handful of tights. Oh, man! She had her hands full. She had her hands on the tights, but Io held on. Oh! DDT, the never wake up. Sky eliminated. And there goes Sky. Oh, man, and Carmella. God almighty, she just threw that cone. Io Sky just flung that cone. That cone just came out of nowhere. That street cone came out of nowhere. The referee's been taken out. And now look at this. Code of silence. The referee's out. The referee is out of it. The referee is out here. There's no ref. There's no referee. Charles Robinson just got blasted. And now Carmella now with the code of silence. And hey, and look at this. And there's Dolan. There's Dolan and Paxley. Dolan and Paxley attacking Carmella. Well, there's no ref. These fatal 5-ways have no DQ. Gigi and Paxley helping Shotzi. This is getting ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Paxley and Dolan are now trying to help Shotzi win this damn match. And now Carmella with a super kick to Dolan. And Dolan goes through that table. See you later, Dolan. And now look at, and now the back and forth here. And now the back and forth. And now the back and forth. And now the back and forth. Carmella now, and Carmella's trying to fight off a 3-on-1 disadvantage here. Boom, big super kick. Boom, big super kick to Paxley. Boom, super kick to Paxley. And now Carmella, now Shotzi, wait a second, Shotzi. Wait a minute, Shotzi. Shotzi, roll up, hands on the tights. Oh my God, what? Shotzi's #1 contender. Welcome to the ball pit. What? You gotta be kidding me. Shotzi just became #1 contender! What the hell did we just witness? I told you she was the wild card in this match! My God! Shotzi just pulled off a major upset! Here is your winner and #1 contender, Shotzi! And Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley played their role! They played their role! You gotta be kidding me! They played their role to perfection! They sacrificed themselves for Shotzi! And look at this, Carmella had the code of silence. Shotzi was dead to rights. And then the rest of Chemical X would make their presence known. And then Carmella, boom, with the super kick. And Dolan crashes through that table that was set up on the outside. Paxley was going to try the Psycho Trap, and then boom, Carmella with a super kick to Paxley, and then Shotzi from behind, lands on the tights, and Shotzi just picked up the biggest win of her career. Shotzi just pulled off a major upset, and that means Shotzi will meet Indy Hartwell at a future date, time and date yet to be determined, for the title. That's right! What a huge upset, and Carmella has been robbed again! My God, what a match we just witnessed. My God, what a 5-way that was. But now it's time for the final draft round of the WWE draft. I should have been the first draft. I should have been the first overall draft pick. This is ridiculous. I should not be picked last. Hi, Roxy! Oh, what do you want? I'm just saying hi to my friend. Look, we're not... I know we're friends, okay? But look, Roxy... Look on the bright side. Being picked last isn't always a bad thing. Just think about it. The best being saved for last. You know that term, you gotta save the best for last? That's why you were picked last. Because you gotta save the best for last. I am the best! And that's why you were saved for last. Cora, you're not helping. But I am helping. Whatever. Why do you keep following me? Well, because, you know, you're my friend, and I want to be your partner. You want to partner with me? Yeah. You know, the two of us can become tag team champions. I'm not going to team with this Cora. This Cora? Ew. No. So, get lost and get out of my life. Cora, I said... Huh? What did you say? What did you say? What did you say to me, huh? Cora, oh, okay, calm down. I'm sorry. I'll be your partner. Please calm down. Great. I knew you see things my way. See ya. What the hell? My reaction exactly! What the hell was that? It's almost like Cora Jade had some kind of moment. What the hell was that? What kind of crazy trick did Cora just pull there? She might have just pulled a Bailey, because we saw Bailey do that similar thing on NXT this past Tuesday when she snapped and beat the hell out of April Johnson. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final round of the WWE Draft. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final round of the WWE Draft, and tonight this will be where the draft concludes. It's been a great night, but now it's time to wrap things up. And if you want to see the rest of the draft selections, be sure to tune into SmackDown Lowdown to see the final selections of the draft overall. The first pick of the final round, SmackDown selects from NXT, Lola Vice! Bingo turning out of bingo every night. Whoa! What? Wow, that's a big... that's a surprising draft selection. Oh, look at the look on Lola's face. Even she's shocked. Hey, well done. Well, even look at Lola's reaction. Even she's surprised by this. Well, that's a great surprise draft pick there. Lola Vice coming to Friday Night SmackDown. Well, congratulations to Lola. But man, NXT's losing a lot of talent. NXT, well, they've got a lot of talent in NXT. I don't consider them losing 4 names as a really big bleed to them. That's definitely true, but man, Lola Vice, congratulations. The emotion on that young lady's face tells you the story. He's giving her a hat and shirt. Welcome to SmackDown, Lola Vice. And the second pick of the final round, Monday Night Raw selects Nathan Frazer and Axiom Fraxium. Oh wow, never slow down. Oh wow, this is a good choice. A big surprise switch there as Nathan Frazer and Axiom leave Friday nights to go off to Raw. They're one of my favorite tag teams. That's a real shame. Well, a new brand for Fraxium. And the third pick of the final round, SmackDown selects Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY. Wow, that's a bit late. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that's late after everything they've done for this tag division, Nick. You're going to pick them second to last? Whoa, Well, hey, he's got a lot of people on his mind. He can't pick everyone. So, yeah, sometimes you got to sometimes you got to pick people later. Johnny and Ciampa stay on SmackDown. Well, I guess. Well, at least Candice will be happy. I guess she'll still be with her husband. And the final pick of the WWE draft, Monday Night Raw, will be pledging our allegiance to Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, and Mercedes Moné. The Secret Service. I'm a hot mess. Oh boy. Oh, well, you know what? Cole? I'm not sad about this one. Oh man, you're not sad about this one at all, Cole. You can now tolerate Chelsea every Monday now. Oh, I'm very flattered. Thanks for that, Bateman. Well, there you have it. That is the final selection of the draft. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, and Mercedes Moné going off to Raw. And that concludes the WWE draft. Well, the final selections will be made on the last selections will be made on the SmackDown Lowdown show. But now it's catch up with Kathy Kelly, who's standing by with Lola Vice. Thank you very much, guys. I'm here with Lola Vice. Lola, welcome to SmackDown. Big surprise for you, I can tell. I definitely was not expecting that at all, but, you know, I'm really excited for this opportunity to really showcase, you know, my talent and what I can do. And, you know, I feel like I'm ready, and I'm ready to show the world why this fist does all the talking. Well, now that you're on SmackDown, what do we expect? For those who have never seen you, what would they expect from you? Well, a lot of ass. Well, a lot of ass. And a lot of punching people in the face. Well, well, definitely looking forward to that. Well, welcome to SmackDown, Lola. Congratulations. And back to you guys. Hey, Chris. Hey, Sky. Look, I'm not staying backstage this time, okay? Because the last time you've told me to stay backstage, I've been getting my butt kicked. Look, look, Sky, I understand, and, you know, I've been a bad boyfriend. I've been a bad boyfriend for not thinking about your protection. But but Patricia's gone to Raw now. You don't have to worry anymore. You don't have to worry about her jumping you anymore. Yeah, I guess. But someone else could always jump me. That is true. But look, trust my instincts. Trust my instincts tonight, Sky. Unfortunately, no stale cheese. But but thanks for asking. Trust my instincts, okay? Okay. Well, if anything bad happens again, I'm gonna be with you from now on. Good luck. Well, it's time for our main event. Chris Reigns defends his newly won World Heavyweight Championship against the man he beat, MJF. And it's next. Well, here comes MJF, the former champion. You know, MJF would love nothing more than to regain the World Heavyweight Championship. And he said it was a travesty that he lost. Chris is the one. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Chris is the one. Dun 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 dun. Oh, new music here. I actually don't mind it. Bit of a remix. Bit of a remix here. Comes the new World Heavyweight Champion Chris Reigns. This man pulled off a big win at WrestleMania. And funny enough, that was actually his WrestleMania. Who would have thought his WrestleMania debut was him winning the World Heavyweight title? Because he was at last season's WrestleMania, but he didn't have a match. He was allied with Roman Reigns in the Bloodline Civil War. When Roman battled The Rock in a Bloodline Rules match. Yeah, but this was the first time he actually wrestled at WrestleMania. Well, Chris Reigns, the new world champion, taking his time. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I guess he's playing too much like Roman Reigns here. And we all know he admires the guy. Well, just survey the scene, Wade. Just survey the fact that this man is now world champion, and I guess you can say sometimes you better let it sink in. Dun 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 dun. Big Chris Reigns with the biggest win of his career at WrestleMania. It seems like his girlfriend Sky Lynch is starting to get fed up with this. Is Chris your friend, Chris? Yes, this Chris is my friend. Well, Sky seems to be getting a... How long have I known him? Since university. Well, Sky seemed to be a little bit... seems to be getting a little bit fed up being told to stay in the back, because every time Chris leaves her in the back, something horrible happens to her. Yeah, Sky is starting to be all like, hey, you know, if I keep getting beat up backstage, I'm going to start accompanying you. I mean, Sky's a tough girl. She can handle a fight every now and then. Yeah, well, sometimes I don't think someone would appreciate constantly being jumped backstage, especially when the boyfriend just keeps saying, hey, stay in the back, I can handle this alone. And then every time he does say that, someone just happens to jump her. Well, I guess you could say that is just unfortunate coincidence, I guess you could say. Well, here we go, Chris Reigns with his first world title defense against the man he beat at WrestleMania, MJF. Yes, this Chris is my friend. Oh! Well, MJF called his loss at WrestleMania the biggest travesty in WrestleMania history. I guess that's a bit of an over-exaggeration there from MJF. Well, MJF, he was the savior of this title. He said he explained his whole goal that he was world champion because he wanted to save that title from mediocrity. And that title is now back, and in his eyes, that title is now back in the hands of mediocrity. Well, this is a big opportunity for Chris Reigns. This is his first singles title here on the main roster. His first overall title he won on the main roster was with Roman Reigns last season. He and Roman won the World Tag Team titles. Yeah, well, Chris Reigns has been on a mission to prove he can hang in the main events. And tonight is definitely his time to prove it. Becoming the champion is difficult enough, but staying on top, remaining on top and keeping that title is even more difficult. You may think climbing up to the top is easy. You may think winning the title is easy, but it only gets tougher from here. Exactly, it only gets harder from here. Chris Reigns with his new SmackDown brand after all the drafting we've just had. Who knows who could gun for him now, since he's now the champion. Oh, and a big shoulder tackle there big old shoulder tackle there by Chris, as Chris now looks to build momentum. MJF now in big trouble here, and Chris looking to recreate his performance at WrestleMania. Big old punch there by Chris. Cover to retain, and MJF kicks out at one. And MJF rolling to the ropes to keep his distance. And Chris was looking for the spear, but MJF with the knee up to block that. And now back and forth. And now back and forth goes Chris and MJF. This is our main event here on SmackDown. This is our main event, and MJF now building momentum. And now the former champion. And now the former champion has gained the upper hand. A little bit. Ah! Come on, Christopher! I'm better than you, and you know it. Oh! And Maxwell had something planned, and now Chris rolls up MJF again, and he kicks out, and he kicks out. And now Chris looking for the spear, but MJF. And now MJF. Oh! Went for a big punch. Acknowledgement! MJF went for a big punch, and there's the acknowledgement spear, and retains Chris with a successful defense. Dun 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 dun. Chris is the one. Dun 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 dun. And Chris Reigns with the win as he retains the World Heavyweight title. Chris Reigns with another successful title, with a successful title defense. His first defense as world champion, and I think Chris is here to stay as world champion. Congratulations to Chris on a successful title defense. Wait a minute. Oh, I know that music. That's Jon Moxley. Oh, there they are. There's Moxley and Renee Young coming through the crowd. Come on! Oh, wait a minute. Chris Reigns has thrown his title down. Looks like he's ready for action. Chris Reigns looking like he's ready to defend himself against Jon Moxley. Come on! And here we go. And look at this now. Moxley getting in the ring, and here we go. And now Moxley and Chris going at it. Moxley and Chris now going at it. Well, Jon Moxley obviously wants to make a statement here on SmackDown, and now he's going after Chris. And now Renee Young from behind. Renee Young with a low blow. And Renee Young with a low blow on Chris from behind. The 2-on-1 advantage. The 2-on-1 advantage was going to catch up to Chris Reigns eventually. And it's Sky Lynch. Oh, look at this. And Sky Lynch tackles down Renee. Look at this. And Sky Lynch now. Here comes Sky. And now Sky Lynch going after Renee Young. Sky Lynch was not going to sit by and let this travesty go on. And now Moxley has got Chris. Oh, look out. Looking for that double arm DDT. Bong. Bong. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, here come the War Raiders. Oh, here come the War Raiders. The War Raiders. Remember, Renee and Moxley have been trying to recruit them for weeks to come to the Death Riders. Hold on there. Oh, look at this. Ivar and Eric coming to the aid of Chris. Oh, looks like Ivar and Eric have come to the defense of Chris. And oh my God! And Ivar with a clothesline to Chris. Oh no! It looks like they've accepted. Get him! Get him! It looks like, oh my God! It looks like Eric and Ivar have accepted the offer to join up with Renee and Moxley. And now the War Machine on Chris. And Renee Young now taking advantage. Sky got distracted the last second. And there's the Renee's deeds to Sky Lynch. Yeah, Sky got slightly distracted because she saw the War Raiders attack her man. Tie him up. Oh, wait a minute. What the? Moxley's got handcuffs. What the hell are those for? Tie him up. Tie him up. Uh-oh. Moxley just told. Throw her in the ring. Moxley just told the War Raiders to cuff Chris. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Just cuffed Chris against the ropes. What the hell are you doing? They've cuffed Chris Reigns against the ropes. And now Renee's just thrown Sky Lynch in the ring after she got dropped with Renee's deeds. Oh no, Renee Young's now got a steel chair and now she's thrown it in the ring. No, come on now, what is this? What the hell are you doing? This is what happens when you become champion, boy. You have become a target. Nah, what the hell are you doing? Oh no, Sky Lynch is helpless to defend herself. Oh no, and no, Mox. Oh no, Mox, no, come on, Mox, don't do this. He's got Sky. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Watch carefully, kid. Watch carefully. Eric and Ivar holding Chris back to make sure he can't escape. No. Don't do this, Mox. No. Oh, spike pile driver on the chair to Sky. Oh. Nah. My God. Moxley with a vicious spike pile driver and Sky's head just bounced off the chair. You'll pay for this. You'll pay for this. My God! Uncuff him! Oh, wait a minute. Moxley just told the War Raiders to uncuff Chris, and Moxley now kicked to the gut! And now the paradigm shift to Chris! And now Moxley raising the World Heavyweight title up! My God, can someone get help out here? As Sky Lynch is motionless as Jon Moxley raises the World Heavyweight Championship. Moxley and Renee said the Death Riders were going to take over, and the War Raiders seemingly have accepted the offer that Moxley and Renee dropped out to them. My God. What a heinous assault by Moxley and Renee and the War Raiders. And now all four of them are leaving through the crowd as Chris and Sky are left motionless in the middle of the ring. What on earth have we just witnessed? We have just witnessed the arrival of the Death Riders.